Yeah.
Good morning, neighbors. We're here on an abandoned lot my sister owns, and she called me and said to come check it out and see if anything we might need. She knows we got animals and run a homestead, so we got here this morning and here is a greenhouse frame, and we have been my wife Hope has been looking for a greenhouse frame for years, and here it is. The Lord has blessed us with a greenhouse, so she is going to be tickled. I'm anxious to see her face when we get home with this, and we got another chicken house right over here. It's got a nice nest box in it too, so we'll get that and take it home for our chickens to lay some eggs in.
Okay, Daddy's trying to get all the plastic off of it now. Got a few poles off, but still got a few more. It's kind of hard because the nails in the board, but it's fine. Okay, Daddy's starting to take the poles out. They've been nailed together for support. That board right in there, so it's kind of hard, and we got a bunch of briars in here too, but slowly but surely making it and getting it up. Okay, we got it all down back here in a pile. Daddy's gonna go get another one. There's one out in the woods, but we got it done. Okay, so right now we had to come back to the shop, trying to avoid Mama. But the greenhouse poles wouldn't fit on the back of my truck, so we come and got our van. It has a trailer behind it, so we're gonna go take that and get the poles for Mama. Okay, so we brought the loader over, get some stuff. We got a few things to get. And we have this old 6-cylinder Chevrolet. We're gonna take that and we get it running. Got a mower over there, and up there we have a plugger. So we'll get them loaded up. Got the engine and all the stuff loaded up. Daddy's getting something else. I don't know. I guess he's getting that. He's getting that exercise machine.
We've got the rails down on the greenhouse. Now I want to measure where the post was and where the rails was fastened in the ground. It's got pipes in the ground that we need to get out yet, and I want to measure that before we take them out so we get it back set up right.
Okay.
Well cut.
Okay, we got the greenhouse all loaded up, and we got a roost on there. It's time to go surprise Mama.
Oh, wow! Oh, Daddy, that's so cool! Where'd you get it? Where'd you find that?
Over off Kay's lot.
Really? Oh my God! Well, that's How big is it?
It's pretty big.
It's 12 feet wide, and then you can add how many poles you want to make
Wow. Is the plastic there? You gotta get plastic.
We got plastic. Wayne will give us plastic.
Really?
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you.
You know?
So you may be wondering what we're doing here in the pine forest. Doing a raking job. Well, my good helper right here is helping me gather up some pine needles. Now, you can go out and buy these, and that's fine if you're able to afford that. But we can't, so we choose to get permission from the neighbors. This is their land. This beautiful pine forest. Look how big that tree is there. Compared to Righteous, how big it is. And we pick up the sticks first. Find us a big old area that it's clear. And get us a tarp. And just, he's piling them on. And we're going to show you in just a few minutes what we're going to do with all these pine needles. Just a beautiful place to be today. The wind's blowing, but it's still pretty out here. Check out how big this tree is. It's just amazing. So we got this area all clear. So we're going to gather up the four corners. It's big and bulky, but it's not very heavy because they're good and dry. I'll get the back for you. Good grip. That's good. Well, here it is. Do you see the little berries on there? They're blueberries. And that's what we're doing today with all this pine mulch that we drug out of the woods. All the blueberries are going to get mulched with it today, and that's going to deteriorate. Blueberries need soil that is acidic. And where most plants don't like pine needles around them and would do poorly, the blueberries thrive with it and they love it. So we're going to clip this grass and put our, with the help of Pepper, we're going to put our pine needle mulch around the bottom. I wanted to show you how good they're starting to look with their new mulch.
Budworm here, and I'm going to tell you all about this special plant. So see these little fruits right here? This is called a dragon plant. This is Petey's favorite plant. He planted it himself when it was about the size of this one little branch. So years later, it's this beautiful bush now, and it'll have almost up to 100 fruits on it this year. And as you come down the blueberry line, you can see we've got it all mulched. Petey's mowed around it and weed eated. So they're looking really good, and they are completely packed with buds and berries already. Pepper's sitting in the shade. And Mama's going to tell you about her blueberry growing best friend.
So, years ago, one of my wonderful friends that offered to teach me a lot of the stuff that you're seeing today is because of her. And her name is Adelia Hatfield from Butterberry Farm. And she gave me my first blueberry bushes and also taught me how to make syrup and everything else that goes along with it. Since that time, in her early 40s, Miss Adelia passed away from MS and is greatly missed, but her daughters are now, who were young little children when she passed away and got sick, are now carrying on and starting to farm themselves. And I want to tell you a little bit more about Adelia. 15 years ago, when I started homesteading, I didn't know nothing. I come from the city. I didn't know nothing. And she was willing to share her wisdom with me, and she had been homesteading forever, like back in her 20s, way before anybody else was doing it. She had lived in a small home and had all her green beans tucked under the children's beds, but she was willing to share what she knew, and that is a gift. So anything that I can do to help y'all, I want you to send me questions, and I'm going to fail at a lot of stuff and you're going to see me fail, but there's a lot of things that together we're going to get right. And blueberries, you're seeing them, they're all grown and they've got berries on them, but we got berries to plant too, and we're going to go through that. But I just wanted to encourage you, any little thing that you learn about homesteading, share it. Because I know now there's a lot of books and a lot of videos out there, but there's also that young woman or even older woman that I just had a lady come today that's just a little tiny bit older than me, that is putting her seeds in her toilet paper rolls. So that is encouraging, and she's never started plants in her life and is starting right now. So see, it's never too late. So we just want to encourage you to grow something.